Hi guys, my name is Ainsley Nandoro, host and owner of the People's Potential TV, and today I'm here with...
Jacob Tembo, aspiring accountant. Thanks for having me, bro.
That's very good. Jacob, tell me a little bit about yourself and your journey. Who are you? What do you do?
Yeah, man. So I took the traditional route through school, finished my GCSEs, went straight to A-levels, sixth form. Then I decided, I had that university kind of feeling and, I just didn't want to go, bro. I just didn't see myself going. I wanted the experience, but I wanted no debt. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I went to a bunch of events, all of that, like young professionals, bro. Shout out young professionals, Uptree, all of them, bro. Went to all those events and I found out about the degree apprenticeships, bro. That's the best route, bro. So as soon as I found out about that, I knew I had to get one, bro. Like, and as soon as I started applying, yeah, like that's when like the hunger got me, bro. Like I knew this is what I wanted to do, bro. Like just looking at the application, seeing the salary, seeing all of that, bro. Like I knew like the experience, getting paid, meeting new people. That's what I wanted to do, bro. So yeah, I'm on my way to hopefully becoming a chartered accountant, man.
What are some of the challenges been for you, in your career pathway?
Yeah, man, definitely the rejections, bro. Like the rejections and like the competition as well. That was the hardest challenges I've had to face, along with also trying to balance, like trying to apply, trying to do assessments, trying to go interviews with school as well. Like while I should actively be revising, definitely one of the biggest challenges. But obviously we're able to overcome them, get myself an offer. But in terms of the competition, bro, there's so many guys out there, bro. Like there's so many guys with better grades than me, better interview skills than me, everything. And that's the type of competition you have, bro. Like if you're looking at something that's so desired, like the apprenticeship route, you're gonna have better competition, bro. So you've got to find a way to separate yourself. Because at the end of the day, bro, everyone's got similar grades. If anything, other people most likely have better grades. There's guys doing 4 or 5 A-levels, getting A stars. So you've got to find something that separates you. You know what I'm saying, bro? So you got to show show your hunger while also being humble, bro. That's how you overcome those challenges, man.
Word. And how have you been able to stand out from other people that are trying to do what you're doing?
Yeah, man. So obviously I try my hardest, like in school, all of that. But I know that's not gonna take me all the way. So the way I do it is I look for all the qualities of the people that I aspire to be like, and I take little things from them. Like I take, like for example, someone's communication skills. I'll take someone else's like critical thinking skills, and I'll try to combine them all like into myself, and that's given me the best advantage, bro. Like that's helped me get rid of like half the competition just by doing things like that.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, before you're saying that there's a bit of challenges and rejection, emotionally, how have you been able to overcome that,
Oh, it hits hard, bro. Like the rejection, you'll put blood, sweat and tears into an application, and then just to be hit with we regret to inform you email, bro. Like that's one of the worst feelings. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, at the start, that was hitting deep. Like I would get so like mad over a rejection that I'd completely forget the fact that I've got 20 other like active applications. So I feel like when you get a rejection, like that's simply just redirection. And I saw this on LinkedIn, Sammy Paul, he posted about it, and he literally said rejection is redirection, and he didn't get an offer until results day. So in terms of the rejections, I just kept brushing them, bro. Like I got a rejection, I said, cool, let me tweak a couple things, let me change my CV a little bit, let me change my cover letter, and then see, because a lot of firms, they'll basically tell you what you did wrong, like why you didn't get picked. And literally, you just take stuff from that list and you put it into your next application, and it will just become easier and easier, bro, until you're literally like, it's a cycle, bro. Like, you know exactly what you need to do, and you'll get it, bro. You'll get the offer.
Mm-hmm. That's quite good. Rejection's quite hard because, in life, everyone goes through rejection, but what would you say to other people out there, that have been through so many rejections like yourself?
Yeah, bro. Don't worry about it. Like the first couple ones, like they're gonna make you feel bad. Like, but once you start getting used to it, like it's normal to get rejected, bro. How many times have you applied for a job and you didn't get the job? Like it's so normal, bro. Like I think it took me 10 applications just to get a job at McDonald's, bro. Like it was hard, bro. I promise you. But at the same time, you need to focus on what qualities you need for a different job. Like, for example, you can't apply for an audit role like with a CV which is like tailored for law. Do you get it? Because it's like you've got to focus on like what the employer wants and what they need. So obviously in terms of the rejection, if you get rejected, keep your head up, keep applying, like just keep focusing on the small things. And, once you keep focusing on the small things, they'll all come together, create a better picture of yourself. And from there on out, bro, it becomes easy. I promise you.
Yeah, that's obviously, quite inspiring as well, to hear that from a young person like yourself. You said that you do apprenticeship. Why did you pick to do that instead of, university? Because everyone nowadays wants to go uni, but why did you personally?
So me personally, it was such a difficult decision, bro, between the uni life and, like focusing on my future. And I promise you, I sat there for hours thinking about like, do I want to be able to just go outside, party whenever I want? You know what I'm saying, bro? Because that's the ideal life. For someone my age, that is the ideal life.
Especially like the freshers.
Exactly, bro. The freshers events, all the events, that is the ideal life. Just going out, partying, doing whatever you want to do, come home, do it again the next day. But at the same time, bro, I was focused on my future. Like I was so focused on my future that like I didn't want to like sit around and like watch my life, like just go in front of me. Because at the end of the day, these are the years you're not gonna get back. So why would I spend them partying? So obviously I decided, you know what, I might as well just become a young professional, you know what I'm saying? Instead of like going through 4 years of partying and then becoming a professional then. Because then I'd have 4 years of experience, I'd have 4 years worth of pay, I'd have 4 years worth of networking with people who are making 6-7 figures a year. And bro, that to me, by far beats the uni experience, bro. Like by far. Like just becoming like a high valued young person that impacts everyone else's life. Like as soon as they step into it, that definitely defeats the whole uni thing for me. So that's the reason I chose it, man.
So you're more of a work now, party later
exactly,
person.
brother. Exactly, bro. Like I'll party when I'm 40, 50, man. Like maybe even 30, but yeah, work first and then I'll party. You know what I'm saying, bro?
That's quite good. So from the education bit, in terms of hobbies, is there any activities that you do yourself?
Yeah, bro, I go gym often, bro. Like I do calisthenics at the gym. I just started my calisthenics journey, I'm on TikTok, just trying to like focus on, social media as well, because I think it's so cool, bro. I think social media is like, bro, it's so cool. Like the amount of people you can influence while making money as well, while doing the things you actually want to do, like just by putting a camera up and clicking record. Like, yeah, man, that's definitely one of my hobbies, bro. And a couple guys in my gym have started like doing the content thing properly, and I'm taking things from them. Like I'm trying to also like jump on that too, try to impact people with my own work, and also be able to learn from other guys, like maybe collabs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, gym definitely my hobbies, bro. Biggest hobby, my favorite.
And where did the gym journey start for you?
Oh, I started year 12. Year 12. Yeah. Year 11, year 12. Like I was playing basketball bears, bro. Like I was hooping every single day, not caring in the world about anything else. So I was literally just in the gym training legs, just to jump as high as I could, just to dunk the basketball. And don't get me wrong, it was cool, but at the same time, I decided to just, do something a bit more cooler. And that's when I started lifting weights. Weights weren't really, like, I wasn't really feeling weights like that. So then I learned about calisthenics, bro, and that just looked mad. As soon as you see someone doing some next moves on a bar, that's when that just inspired me so much, bro. So yeah, I started doing that. I'm sure when you go gym, you see these guys doing madnesses on the bar, and bro, like, I thought it was so cool. So I just started doing it as well. Obviously, first couple sessions were a bit difficult. Started getting my skills, and then like I'm turning to be the guy that people look up to in the gym, like, and then I give people tips, and just seeing yourself transition from someone that's new to someone that's giving advice, bro, best thing ever, bro.
Words. And obviously, some people might lose a bit of motivation in the gym, to be honest. Even like myself, But how are you able to redirect yourself? Let's say, you feel a bit lazy and groggy and you don't want to do gym.
Yeah. I mean, start slow, man. Like, you can't just go into it straight, full guns blazing, Otherwise, you're just going to burn out. Like, and, don't focus on what other people are, like, lifting. Don't focus on what other people are doing in the gym. Stay in your own lane and find something that works for you and build on that. No one's gym journey is the same. No one's journey in anything is the same, bro. Like, you've got to focus on yourself, and that's how you can better yourself. You can't focus on other people and try to better yourself at the same time, Like, it doesn't work like that. So if you're feeling unmotivated, the best thing I do is just stay on your routine. Like, find a routine that works for you, stay on that routine and don't change it, Obviously, it's cool to have a couple of days off. We're all human, bro. We're normal, bro. Like, we're not machines. So take a couple days off. That's cool, and come back to it. You know, like focus on the discipline. Discipline's the most important thing in terms of anything, bro. Gym, money, everything, family. You know, like make sure that your priorities are set straight. You know, like don't be putting partying before gym. You know what I'm saying, bro? Exactly. So if your priorities are straight, that's when, you know, it's gonna be constant motivation, bro. Constant motivation.
And obviously, you know, gym is very, very big. Like, I know there's a lot of things that people do. But what's the hardest thing you'd say is in the gym?
The hardest thing in the gym, I feel like it's cardio, bro.
Cardio?
I feel like it's cardio, bro.
Would you not think of stuff like bench press?
Yeah, that's cool and whatever, but
that.
bro, it's cardio. You know how hard it is? Like, I go gym and I walk in the gym, for example. I see one girl on a treadmill. I'm thinking, all right, cool, like walking, whatever, cool, running, maybe. 30 minutes into my session, she's still on that treadmill. When I'm leaving the gym, she's still on that treadmill. So that's got me thinking, yo, cardio might be one of the hardest things. And every time I've jumped on a treadmill, I don't think I've stayed on it for longer than 10 minutes. I think it's that the endurance is so hard, bro. It's the hardest thing in the gym. Like, cool, muscles, bench press, cool, muscle up, cool. But bro, you can do all of that. But can you jump on a treadmill and run for 30 minutes to an hour straight? No, you can't, bro. Endurance is definitely the hardest thing. And it takes so much longer to build a better endurance than it does building muscles, bro.
That's actually very true, you know. Like, I think cardio and all of that might be,
Yeah, exactly.
And obviously, gym is quite expanded, as I said earlier before.
Yeah.
But when it comes to gym influencers and stuff like that, who do you like look up to and like aspire a lot to be like?
Oh, of course, bro. This is the easy question, bro. It's Teddy Banks. That guy's a machine, bro. That guy is a machine. I've seen that guy do some mad stuff, whether that's on TikTok, whether that's on TikTok Live, Instagram. Like, that guy is a machine. Definitely my biggest inspiration, bro. I'd love to meet up, talk to him, you know, learn a couple things from him. Like, in terms of, not even calisthenics, bro, just like the way he is, like the discipline he's got to bring himself to that level, bro, is mad. Everything about him is just inspirational, bro. I ain't heard one bad thing about him.
Yeah, Teddy Banks. Shout Jacob, man. He's serious. He's serious. What about, you know, other people that you say are quite big, like, you know, people like Dwayne Johnson, like...
It's nice. I think it's all interesting, but at the end of the day, bro, like, I prefer, you know, being some kind of built, but also being able to maneuver around, like being able to master my body weight, you know. So whether I'm 70 kgs, whether I'm 100 kgs, like, as long as you can move your body weight and like you're comfortable in your body weight, then I think, like, be whatever size you want. Like, everyone everyone's got different, like, sort of ideas of like the dream body, you know. So at the same time, it doesn't really matter. Like, whether you want to be like more lean, whether you want to be wham, whether you want to like be in the middle, like athletic build, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, wherever you want to be, get to that level, man.
Yeah, it's literally true, you know. Like, some people might struggle with body positivity, you know, and think, maybe not this and that. But, you know, you're hearing it from a young person yourself, you know. Like, it doesn't really, like, matter too tough, like, how you are, how you look, etc. And moving on from, like, the hobbies, how's, like, you know, your social life like, you know? Because, obviously, a lot of people look at you and your LinkedIn and think, this guy's always working quite hard. But what's the social life saying, though?
So a couple people have told me that I don't really have a social life like that. But obviously, I make sure I spend time with my friends. Like, I make sure I go out with the guys sometimes, whether that's a little link up with the guys, whatever, or like a big like trip or something. Like, like this summer especially, finish my exams, I'm outside, bro. Like, not outside in that type of way. Not outside in that type of way. But like, I'm outside the yard, bro. Like, I'm enjoying the sun. I'm enjoying the summer, bro. Because at the end of the day, there's no point sitting down working 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Obviously, you got a grind, you know. Like, I'm at work quite often. Like, I think I'm working like 5-6 days a week. So I make sure those 2 days a week, I'm still like going outside, getting some sort of activities in, you know, like whether that's just going chilling in the park with my boys, whether that's going, you know, bowling, whether that's going some sort of activity, you know. Like, I think social life is so important. So, like, you've got to be able to manage it, you know. Like, even you, bro, like, you know, our age, the whole go outside thing is mad, bro.
Yeah,
it's
guys
mad.
take it too far. Like, there's certain people you see on socials that like every function.
Exactly, every single function, bro. Like, the amount of people that I know that, like, I haven't seen them inside their house once in the space of 2-3 weeks is atrocious, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool to have fun, But bro, like, be serious. Like, this is your life, you know.
words.
Like, you can't be outside every single day. Like, as long, you know, make sure you got yourself in place first.
Yeah,
you know, because
it's like more of a balance.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Just running around like headless chickens and that, bro. They don't know what they want. No direction in their life. Like,
Words.
you know, you gotta focus, man. You gotta focus on
Word.
looking.
That's like myself a bit. Like I'm able to like balance it. Not like I'm too outside, but let's say there's like a couple social event motives and that here and there. But like I think the perfect thing is like, you know, work here, party and like all of that stuff,
bro.
but like able to balance it out.
Yeah.
So what would you say to people that, you know, don't really have their priorities straight, and like what's advice, you know, that you give to them?
Yeah, the advice, I mean, I've never really been in that position myself, to be honest. Like, I've always been very disciplined, and like I've always known exactly what I want, like what I want to do, like in terms of where I want to be and like the future, not near future because that can always change, but like the future. But I think if you have the issue, like I'm calling it an issue because it is an issue, bro. Like being outside every single day, going to all these parties, like that's an issue, bro. But I think the first thing you need to do is just ground yourself, bro. Like go home and like think to yourself for a second, is this what I want to be doing? Is this sustainable? Is my way of living sustainable? Like, can I not only afford to go out every single day without working, mentally, that can cause so much stress, bro.
Yeah,
like, you're not connecting with nature in the slightest. Like, you're going into the club at 9 p.m. and leaving at 5 a.m. Like, you're not sleeping as well. Like, it's just ruining yourself. So you need to, first of all, like, think, like, have a serious think, you know, whether that's, like, focusing more on, like, getting your money up, whether that's getting right with God, you know, like, so important, bro. Like, stuff like that, when you build a routine in your life, like, bro, it's hard to change. Like, I know it's hard to change, but you need to build a routine. And then once you're disciplined with a routine, that's when you're unstoppable, bro. Then you can, you know, focus on other things. And then you can also focus on going out as well. Like, it won't become as much as a priority, you know what I'm saying, bro? So, yeah, man.
And, you know, obviously we're here to like round things up a bit. What's one of the advice that you give to people out there from just yourself?
Yeah, from myself, definitely to enjoy your life, man. Like, enjoy your life in the way where you're also focusing on what's important in life. Because at the same time, people say enjoy your life, but they'll tell you to brush, like going to work. They'll tell you to brush, like reading a book. Like, when I say enjoy your life, I mean, do the important things first. Once you've done those important things, go and have fun. Like, bro, I promise you, the amount of times where I've had the opportunity to just go out the whole day and I've said, no, I need to get this done first. Well, it saved me so much time, so much hassle, you know, and at the same time, I'm getting my work in while also having the fun. So, like, just find that good balance, you know,
Thank you very much, Jacob. You know, it's been a pleasure to have you. You know, I'm Ainsley Nandoro, you know, owner and host of People's Potential TV, and, you know, it's quite good to have you here still.
Thank you for having me, Ainsley, man.
Thank you
Been a
very
pleasure,
much.
bro.